Yo guys, what's going on? It is Yacht with a brand new video. Really quick before I start the video, if you usually don't view my content and you just so happen to click on this story time in particular, you, my friend, are the luckiest motherfucker alive because this is going to be my most banger story time I've ever made. So make sure you guys hit that sub and like this video because this story is the most banger story I will ever tell. It's going to be hard to top it, okay? I'm just going to be honest right here. So the story starts on just a normal summer night, okay? But the problem was I had a lot of friends over and we didn't have a lot of stuff to do, okay? And you know how it gets. You get a lot of teenagers together, we do stupid shit. So the week before this, giving you guys a little bit of context, the week before this, I actually got my side-by-side taken away from me because I was doing really stupid shit on it. I was sending it off hills, whatever. So I got this side-by-side taken from me, okay? With this side-by-side getting taken from me, there was not a lot to do the week prior when all my friends were there. So we were all sitting there. I mean, I have a four-wheeler, but it's just one four-wheeler, and there was like 5 of us. That's not fun. You can't fit all 5 of us on a four-wheeler. It just wasn't fun unless we want to take turns. Who the fuck does that? So we were, hanging out, just talking, and someone got a great idea to just jokingly be like, hey, we should go over next door where my side-by-side was locked away, and we should go fucking steal it back. Oh, oh, what a bad idea that was. Because, me being me, I said, yeah, we're going to go fucking take this thing. Oh, no. So it's about, 11 at night. It's 11 p.m., right? It's fucking pitch black out. I decide, so the way the layout is my house and then my grandparents' house are literally my neighbors, okay? Like, they literally live right next to me. They're walking distance. They're kind of far. I mean, it's like country, so it's kind of like spaced out. So, and that's where my side-by-side was. My grandparents were holding it because it got taken away. So me and 3 of my friends, it would have been 3 of us in total, so 2 of my friends. Sorry, I can't do fucking math. But, so we all decided it'd be a great idea to go over there. So we started walking all the way from this house. We were walking in the dark on the road, just fucking walking. No flashlights, anything. If a car came, we were getting fucking just splattered across the fucking road. So we were walking, and we were most sketched out that we were going to get seen walking on the road because, like, first of all, one of my friends was wearing all fucking white shorts, white fucking t-shirt, white shoes, white socks. Bro looked like a fucking white highlighter walking on the road. He could have been seen from a mile away, okay? We were most worried about him. I was wearing like a dark green hoodie and like black joggers, so I really wasn't like totally screwed. And then my other friend was wearing like a black t-shirt, black joggers. So like we were really fine. The only issue was the guy with the all white. So as we're approaching, we're pretty much at my grandma's house, okay? And as we're walking on the road, you can look and you can actually see my grandparents have a big window in front of their house, and you can actually see into their house. Problem is, they can see just as much out as we can see in because it's a giant fucking window. I mean, this thing is fucking massive. And they are, of course, all sitting in the living room right next to that fucking window. Lights on. It felt like spotlights, bro. And they were all just sitting there. And the worst part, my grandparents had my uncle and my fucking aunt over the same night. Okay, little bit of context. My uncle is a fucking maniac. Like, this motherfucker will like dead sprint if he sees something. Like he's like a fucking like body lift or whatever. He's crazy. Okay, he is insane. So I noticed this, and immediately as soon as I saw it, I was like, all right, we're fucking out. I'm like, all right, we're not doing this. I'm like, we're backing out. We're not doing this. Fuck that. But no. We insisted. We were getting that fucking side-by-side. So as we're approaching, we start getting a little like hesitant because like we're really walking like pretty much in front of this window that is just giant. And then we noticed that it looked like someone behind them, like my aunt, was like staring at us. So I was like, okay, they probably see us. So we went all the way around to the back of the house towards the woods, because there's a woods behind their house. So we walked all the way back towards the woods. And as we're approaching this woods, we noticed that like someone was onto us because they shifted. Like we looked into the back windows and they were in the back room now. So it's like, okay, they definitely know something's up. Did that stop us? Fuck no. So as we keep going, right, we start walking up this long drive from the back of the house going up to the front garage where the side-by-side was, okay? So we're walking up this back drive, okay? And there's this truck sitting on the drive. It was my grandpa's old truck. I was like, you know what? I was like, I wonder if the keys are still on this. So me, just being, curious, I open the truck and it goes bing, bing, and it's fucking, the lights are on, the fucking headlights turned on, everything in that truck turned on. We fucking darted to the woods because I'm like, okay, they definitely think something's up. The lights on this truck just turned on randomly. So I shut the door really quick on this truck. We laid in the grass and just stared to see if anyone was going to come out and check the truck or anything. No one did, to my surprise. I don't even know if they noticed, to be completely honest. So we realized no one was really coming to check. So we were like, all right, fuck it. We're going to try it again. So we slowly walk up, didn't touch the truck this time. We decided to send it. We walked all the way, trotted up that motherfucker right to the side-by-side. And there it was. It was sitting in the shed. So we got the shed open and we started rolling this side-by-side out. All right. So keep in mind, we were literally in my grandparents' garage that's connected to their house, rolling a side-by-side out. Like, it's a big side-by-side too. Like, it's massive. So we're rolling this thing out, right? And it was loud. Okay, like, it was like moving it on the gravel was pretty loud. It was like like, dude, it was pretty fucking bad. So we're moving it, right? And so one of my friends, the guy in the all white, we were all moving the side by side, right? And all of a sudden, we're just all rolling it. And he was backing up, like he was like moving. So he was facing the house. We were both pushing from the back, and he was pushing from the front, like kind of like while walking backwards. So he's facing the house, and all of a sudden, he just lets go of the side-by-side and fucking darts. Like, I'm talking, this motherfucker track starred that shit, takes off to the woods. And me and my other friend were like, what the fuck is he doing? So we hid behind the side-by-side because we thought someone was looking. Sure enough, we look up. My fucking uncle and my grandpa were looking out the window directly at us. I was like, oh, fuck. So we sat there for a sec. And my friend in the all white that ran, he let us know that he was actually going to run all the way back to my parents' house next door and get his car, and he was going to come pick us up at the road. All we had to do was run to the road, meet him up. It was like a fucking evacuation plan, dude. So we were sitting there just hoping to fucking God he can get this car before my uncle and grandpa decide to come out and fucking investigate. So we're sitting there. Sure enough, back door opens. We are fucking spooked by this point. I decided last second, all right, we're getting caught. I need to just dart. So I took off into the woods, and my friend followed. We lost each other in the woods. Long story short, we lost each other. So I'm by myself in the woods, essentially. And I'm walking through the woods. I know what direction the road is, so I'm blindly just walking. I heard my grandpa and my uncle talking, and they did not sound fucking happy. They will not watch this video. I believe they won't. I mean, they don't really fuck with technology, so I think I'm good. But yeah, so I'm walking blindly through the fucking woods, right? Just towards the road, whatever. I hear them talking. And then I hear it I don't know what it was, but it sounded like hey, there he is, or something like, hey, look at that. Like, I don't know, like it sounded like, hey, like the fucking Lego guy, like, hey. Dude, because next thing I hear like fucking like the gravel. Like it sounded like someone was running really fast on the gravel. I swear to God, it was my uncle. Dude, I fucking bolted. I was running as fast as I fucking could, bro. I was zooming through that bitch. And I look back, sure enough, there was flashlights in the woods and shit. They were definitely on my ass. And so I lost my other friend at this point. No fucking clue where he's at, by the way. So I'm running. I see flashlights behind me, and I decide The car's still not coming. Like, I'm literally basically at the road by this point. I'm just sitting behind a big-ass tree by the road at this point. Still no car. Still nothing. I mean, I'm just sitting here like, where the fuck are they at? Where the fuck is he at? Okay, waiting for a car. Flashlight's getting closer, so I'm getting pretty fucking spooked. I'm honestly, at this point, debating if I should just, like, run on the road towards my house and just playing, like, you know, like, playing stupid. And then I get a phone call. But my phone was on silent, just so we're clear. So it starts vibrating. Ooh, vibrating. Okay, anyway, whoa, what the fuck? So I check my phone. It's my friend. Not the one in the all white, the one that ran with me into the woods. He's calling me for some reason. I'm like, oh shit, is he lost? Like, does he need help? So I answer the phone. I'm like, yo, what's up? He goes, hey, man. I'm like, okay, hey, what's up, man? They left me. He already picked my other friend up. Like, before I even hit the road, he got his car, picked my other friend up, and they went around the block. So they were already gone. So I was stranded at this place, and my uncle's literally like a couple, like, I don't know, maybe like 30 feet away with a flashlight. So yeah, I was pretty fucked. Not only was I fucked, I was pretty pissed. So I was like, oh, that's cool. How far are you guys? They were 5 minutes away. Yeah, I'm fucked. So at this point, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm running. So I get up and I just dead bolt towards my house. And I'm just running, okay? And then all of a sudden, I see the flashlight from the woods. It pivoted from like this big tree towards the road. So he definitely knew I was running. And I literally stopped, dropped, and rolled into the ditch. And luckily, I did this before the flashlight was dead on me. Because it was a pretty powerful flashlight. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was a pretty fucking powerful flashlight. So I'm laying there. Flashlight's scanning the road. This motherfucker's on me, okay? And I'm just laying there waiting for the flashlight to go in. I was about to get up and bolt again, okay? So flashlight, sure enough, kind of goes off me. I start army crawling, you know, get a little bit of distance. And then before I get up and start running again, I get up and start running again, you know. I'm just doing my little jog. And I'm like, okay, I don't see the flashlight anymore. I'm like, oh, okay, perfect. I'm like, wow, this is perfect. I mean, I'm getting off scot-free. Oh, no, I was not. Because then I see at the end of the road a truck with their brights on, turning onto the road that I was running on. Oh, no. See, so yeah, I was a little fucked. So not only did I have my uncle's friend that drives a big ass dually was on me now too. So this truck is like fucking hauling ass down the road. So I was pretty fucked, right? I had my uncle that probably saw me at this point because I was pretty obvious. I was just running out in the middle of the road, fucking just hauling ass. And then I had a truck with their brights on me, coming up on me very fucking fast. So at this point, what do you do? Like, what do you do in that situation? Really nothing. But I always find a way, boys. So I decided to take off into the cornfield. I fucking bolt into there. I go about 4 rows down in this big-ass cornfield, and I just stand there. And sure enough, the truck starts slowing down. And I'm like, all right, this is where it ends. This is it for me. Like, there's no getting out of this. Like, this is it. Oh, no. So the truck stops. I hear him get out of the truck. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay, you know what? It is better to just come out and be like, okay, we're just being dumbasses. We're trying to steal side by side. It's just a fucking prank, bro. Like, then get fucking shot. Because these guys are these guys are hicks, okay? Like, they're like country. They're like, yeah, we about to shoot them with my 12 gauge. Like, no, I'd get killed, okay? Like, straight up, they'd shoot me. So I start walking towards the cornfield. I'm like, all right, I'm out. Like, I'm this is it. And then I hear like a little, like, you know, VTEC Civic coming up. Sure enough, it's my friend. They're coming to the rescue. So they were behind this truck. So I run like diagonal through the cornfield to the back of their car. And this guy thought they were just stopping because he was stopped in the middle of the road. No, it was my friends. So I fucking jump in this car and they fucking take off. And it was the master fucking escape plan, bro. It was perfect. And we drove off. We ended up just going as far away as possible, just laying low for a little bit. And that is how we failed a heist, almost got fucked over, but magically escaped. It was magical. We didn't end up with the side-by-side. It actually just ended up in the middle of the driveway. So it was pretty obvious the next day that someone tried moving it. I mean, the next day I just took the L, but you know what? In the moment, I didn't get fucking caught, and I will take that to the fucking grave. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the story time. This is probably one of the longest story times, but also most eventful story times I probably told on this channel. If this is your first story time for me, you lucked out. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this is my most banger story time. I mean, I got a couple other ones, but this is probably the best one that's going up on the channel so far. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. If you did, like, subscribe, do all that nice stuff for me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.